Hi, I'm Jennifer Thoden with SewingWindowTreatments.com, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to sew a blind hem stitch. If you don't want the stitching to show in the front of your fabric when you're hemming your fabric, then a blind hem stitch is ideal. Instead, you're going to see ticking on the front of your fabric instead of seeing a long line of straight stitches. The blind hem stitch is very easy to do. You need a sewing machine that has a blind hem stitch already programmed within it and a blind hem foot. Now, I already have created a video for showing you how to do a blind hem stitch, and if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and review the other videos that I have and you'll find it. And also, if you're watching this through SewingWindowTreatments.com, there will be a link to that original video. The difference between this one and the first one is the presser foots, or the presser feet. The first one, the first video I show you, I use a blind hem foot that is used with my Bernina machine. And after I posted that video, many of you asked if I could show you the same stitch but with a different presser foot. So I'm going to use my Viking machine this time and use a different presser foot. Well, it's a blind hem foot, but it looks very different. So let me give you a close-up of the 2 feet so you can decide which video is for you, and then we'll get started. On how to sew a blind hem stitch. In this video, we're going to use my blind hem foot that I use for my Viking machine, and it looks like this. It's pretty different looking, same functionality, but a little different. So if this is what yours looks like, then you're going to want to watch this video. Either way, the technique is exactly the same, and if your foot looks even different from these two, I'm sure after watching one or both of the videos, you will be successful in sewing a blind hem stitch. Go ahead and have your fabric already hemmed and pinned. This is a 1-inch double hem that I have for this panel, and make sure that your pins have the sharp edge pointing outside of your panel. Lay your hemmed panel with the hem side facing up and the hemmed edge pointing towards your presser foot. Then take your hem and you're going to fold it under your fabric so that just 1/4 of an inch of the edge of that hem is still showing. Then you're going to take this and slide it underneath your presser foot, and when you lower your presser foot, this long edge here on your blind hem foot is going to butt up against this folded edge right here. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit so you can see even a little bit better of what I just did. There we go. So you can see this is the folded edge, and it's actually butting up against this edge right here. And so that 1/4 inch that you have revealed is flat underneath this main part of the presser foot. And then you're going to sew your blind hem stitch. Now the goal is to have the needle just catch the folded edge here of your hem. You don't want it to be too far over, because then it kind of causes pinching in the fabric. So you want to align your needle so that when it swings, it just catches the folded edge here, and you should be able to adjust that within your machine itself. And this is what your blind hem stitch will look like. On the back of your panel, you'll see your blind hem stitch going across the bottom edge of your hem. And then when you flip it over to see the front of your fabric, all you'll see are these little ticky marks here. So if you're using thread that matches your fabric, you are not going to see this once everything's hung up on your window. And that is your blind hem stitch.